The Jaguars just officially ended the Minshew Mania era when they drafted Trevor Lawrence first overall in the 2021 NFL Draft. And for some reason, there's a misconception that Gardner Minshew is not a good player or even a franchise QB. But in reality, Gardner Minshew took the sorry Jaguars team and at least made them competitive, from 0-10 without Minshew to 8-12 with Gardner Minshew in the last 2 years. Minshew also has 37 touchdowns and only 11 interceptions in the worst roster in the NFL. So why in the world is Gardner Minshew not a starting quarterback in this league? Gardner Minshew is a top 15 quarterback in this league. If you disagree with me, then fine, but at least hear me out and listen to what I have to say. Because the stats and film that Gardner Minshew has been putting up for years since he came into the league shows he's a great franchise quarterback. And I'll give you examples on his arm, his deep ball, his decision making, his stats. He deserves a starting job on a team that was not 0-10 without him. Minshew Mania started on week 1, 2019 when Nick Foles went down with a broken collarbone. Minshew then went 7-7 on a Jaguars team that was rated the worst in the league. His number one target, DJ Chark, although a respectable receiver, only has one season over 1,000 yards. And you guessed it, Minshew got him all 1,000 of those yards. Minshew was not throwing to any good players whatsoever, having no other 1,000-yard player on the team. Throwing to Chris Conley, Deed Westbrook, like who the heck are they? How is that not impressive? The biggest problem is perception. Gardner Minshew is a 6th-round pick. No one thought that Gardner Minshew was a franchise player. So people have this perception of him. He's a 6th-round pick and a backup. So analysts, coaches, and even fans have this warped perception because it's extremely hard to change your perception of a person. And of course, the Jaguars are a nightmare of a franchise, which does not help at all. And you compare him to another guy like Dak Prescott, who's also a late-round pick. So why is his perception not bad? Well, here's the difference. Dak Prescott was on a loaded roster. He had the best running back in the league and the best offensive line in the league. And he was on the Dallas Cowboys, the most popular team in the league. Everybody saw when he did something good. Well, Gardner Minshew was borderline great in his rookie season, and yet nobody saw. He should have won Rookie of the Year if the NFL was not a popularity contest. And as far as film goes, I've watched hours of film breakdown in advance for this video. Everybody says he makes incredible reads and decisions, reads defenses extremely well, and is always throwing to his second and third throw reads. He has great pocket feet and can extend plays better than almost every quarterback in the NFL. The only thing experts say that is not that great is occasionally he has inconsistent footwork, but he has a okay arm, which makes up for it. People like Skip Bayless say Aaron Rodgers has some of the worst footwork in the league. And he does, but his arm makes up for it. It's the same for Gardner Minshew. And obviously Gardner Minshew doesn't have an Aaron Rodgers arm, but he has a good one. Well, you say Gardner Minshew has a super weak arm, right? Well, obviously does not make his game any worse because he led the NFL in deep ball passer rating on the worst team in the NFL in his rookie year. And every film expert I've watched says that Gardner Minshew never makes forced decisions. He's decisive and never throws forced passes. And no, he's not 6'5" or doesn't have a rocket arm, but neither does Tom Brady or Drew Brees. You don't need the strongest arm in the NFL to be successful. Out of all the quarterbacks ever benched in NFL history, no one has played as well as Gardner Minshew. He's by far the best quarterback I've ever seen benched, for absolutely no reason. You can't point to a game and say, yeah, the Jags lost because of Minshew. No, they're 0-10 without him in the last 2 years. And then you go out and you draft the quarterback first overall when you have so many other needs on your team. Put a top offensive line around Minshew. He's only played with the 32nd in the league. Give him a chance. There's absolutely no reason he shouldn't be getting a chance. There's absolutely no reason a team shouldn't be calling the Jaguars and offering a 2nd-round pick or whatever it takes to get Minshew. The Panthers gave away 3 picks, including a 2nd-rounder away for Sam Darnold. Why? Not because he's better, because the perception of him is better. Sam Darnold has barely thrown more touchdowns than interceptions. In 1.5 years, Minshew has thrown 8 less touchdowns and 28 less interceptions compared to Darnold's 3 years. And you think Sam Darnold's a franchise quarterback? If you've watched this far and haven't changed your mind, I don't know what else to tell you. If you put Gardner Minshew on a good team like the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers, he would win a ton of games. He's a great leader. Go watch the fourth quarter comeback against the Raiders or Broncos. He commanded the team completely. And yeah, he's got a lower ceiling than someone who's 6'5" and has a rocket arm. But he's super smart and reliable. You know he's going to make the right decision, so why won't a coach trade for him? If you just give him a decent team, he'll take off. Well, I hope you guys get my point. I genuinely do not understand why people think he's a bad quarterback or why teams won't trade for him. So I hope you guys learned something. Let me know your thoughts. I hope I changed your perception. If I did, let me know by hitting the like. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the content and love the NFL. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Until next time.